Okay, so I got sent this video and I want to go through it. Um, because it's just kind of it's a very frustrating experience for me, I think. And I want to kind of go through why and the kind of the problems that I have with this. And I feel like I might end up getting a little animated. So, take it or leave it, whatever. So check this out. This is about the girl who got shot in a situation that was very similar to Renee Good, where she's driving her car, following ICE officers, and then for like 20 minutes blaring her horn, and then drives past the officer as the officer shoots at her, right? And so we're gonna kind of go through this situation. I left things fairly vague, and you know, we're gonna kind of just walk through it together. Okay, I wanna express myself on this one because it's very frustrating to see people like this woman, in my opinion, um, going about things in the way that she does.
60 Minutes overtime.
So this is like 60 Minutes. This is like mainstream stuff right here, right?
This week on 60 Minutes, we reported on President Trump's mass deportation campaign in America.
It's like, so you see this guy, right? Look, here's this guy. He's being told, "Oh, roll down your window, get out of the car." And he's basically like, "No." So what do? They smash his window.
This week on 60 Minutes, we reported on.
And he goes, "Oh, okay, whatever." And he acts as if he doesn't care, right? So what he's doing is he's disobeying lawful commands right now. He's literally breaking the law, is what he's doing. He's surrounded by police, federal agents. It says it right there on him. Okay.
President Trump's mass
He
deportation
opens it out, and look at what he does. Instead of cooperating, what does he do?
campaign in
He goes and hops over to the other side.
American cities.
And then now they have to drag him out. So you're causing this problem for yourself. Oh my God, they are dragging me out of my car. They smashed my window. Yeah, because you didn't roll down your window, you didn't exit your car, you did not follow their orders. And what did you do? You got your window smashed in, and then you tried to resist. Hey, I'm hopping over to the other seat. Like, you're getting yourselves in trouble. Like, you're doing this to yourself. Oh man, I can't believe that I'm on the ground face down now because I was not cooperating at all.
We went to
Seriously, what do you expect? What do you expect to happen? I'm not going to feel bad for you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not going to feel bad that you obviously took the wrong route. Okay? There's a right way to do this, and then there's a wrong way to do this. You chose the wrong way, which is really just the hard way. It's wrong and hard. Hard on your head.
Minneapolis, where immigration agents continue operations despite local opposition. Protesters have.
Look at this. They're working, and you've got mobs of people blaring whistles. This is obstruction. All of these people should get arrested. Pretty much all of them should be arrested.
Swarmed as agents make arrests, and some of those arrested are American citizens.
And it's interesting to see the framing of this, because they're going to frame this as if she's just some person whose car was stalled and she wasn't able to do something and she's on her way to the doctors. But she sat there and blocked traffic, refused to move, blocking ICE, and then ICE comes and drags her out because it's the same situation as before. Like, I'm not going to feel bad for you. I'm sorry.
1 week after ICE officer Jonathan Ross shot and killed Renee Good, tensions remain high. But Good is not the only person to have been shot by federal agents during this nationwide immigration crackdown.
I just looked down and I looked at my hand, it was full of blood. That's when I realized, like, I actually got shot. And
it's kind of interesting to see how, oh, wow, like, oh my goodness, like how she kind of reacts to it. It's like, oh, this was like a thing that kind of happened to me, huh? Like, kind of like aloof. she's rather aloof about all of this.
And I just went like that, and like I saw like blood gushing out like a fountain. I'm just like, oh my God, like I got shot. You like the green ones, right?
Marimar Martinez is a teacher's assistant at a Montessori school in Chicago.
And that's the thing, right? Is she's just kind of this ditzy girl who doesn't really know any better. She should know better. She's a school teacher making decisions. She's like making proper, correct decisions is kind of what you're aiming to teach these kids to be able to do. And you're sitting here, I don't know what that starts to be concerning when I think about it on that angle. Here's somebody who clearly does not understand the consequences of actions and is not trying to, I don't know. Something feels off about this. She doesn't understand. I'm not so sure I'm confident that she should be teaching children about like responsible things through their critical developmental years. Maybe she's just a teacher's assistant, so she probably just helps out with math and numbers and, just kind of assists. So she's probably fine. But this is the thing, is ICE and me and stuff, like people don't want to just kind of take people like her and just like, we don't want to shoot people like this. We don't want to throw them in jail, but they keep putting themselves in these shitty situations that cause them to get shot or arrested or hurt or slammed to the ground or something.
I'll put it in my desk.
Last October, Martinez, a U.S. citizen, was driving to her church when she came upon immigration agents on patrol.
So here we go. I'm just driving to church. So here's what she does. Oh my goodness. She's driving to church, right? On her way to church, she completely stops. She says, screw that. I'm not going to worry about going to church. Screw church. I'm going to go honk at this ICE officer for 20 minutes.
As part of
and follow him.
Operation Midway Blitz. She began broadcasting on Facebook Live.
Now you got to think about this, right? What people are also saying is like, oh my God, like they are just racially profiling people and just grabbing them and just deporting them. That's what these people are doing. That's what ICE agents are doing. Here's a situation. Here's an ICE agent, and he's being followed, effectively trying to get away from this woman for 20 minutes. He's trying to get away from her. He's like, this is craziness. He's taking a left turn, take a right turn, goes in a box, and she just keeps going.
Warning in Spanish that immigration agents were in the neighborhood.
And it's so funny because it's like, it's in my neighborhood. She'll say, I just want them to get out of my neighborhood. It's like, you want them out of every neighborhood. It doesn't matter where they are. You would just follow them into your neighbor's neighborhood. You would follow them into your neighbor's neighborhood.
For 20 minutes, she says she honked her horn and tailed them.
La migra!
You don't.
This is dangerous too, because other vehicles around there may be other people. They don't understand what's happening. They don't understand, and then it's like, I see what's happening, and now everybody's basically like clogging things up, and it just becomes dangerous.
You don't think honking and following for 20 minutes is provoking them?
No.
She says no. You don't think that it's following them around for 20 minutes is provoking. And she's like she has to think about it. It's like, yeah, that she knows it. She just knows that she can't admit it.
The Department of Homeland Security says Martinez rammed the agent's SUV, but Martinez says they rammed her. In this surveillance footage, you can see Martinez's gray Nissan Rogue. The Chevy is being driven by Border Patrol agent Charles Exum. They say you rammed their car.
They're the ones that ran me, and I'm just like...
You never tried to run them over?
I never tried, no. The thing is, I never wanted to provoke them. I just wanted them out the neighborhood.
I never wanted to provoke them. I'm following them for 20 minutes, blaring my horn. I didn't want to actually provoke them. Like, you're living in a fantasy world if you don't think that that's provoking something out of these people. Like, these are people who get shot at. They get attacked. They are People are interested in their death, and you think that it doesn't make them feel as if their lives are at risk when you have people, unknown people, you don't know who's in the vehicle, following them for 20 minutes, blaring their horn. You don't know what these people are going to do.
We did not find video of the collision itself, but Martinez says after the collision, she drove her car around the agent's vehicle because she was scared. What did you fear would happen?
I was like,
I drove around the agent's vehicle because I was scared. Okay, let's see
I can't
this.
stay here. Like, they're gonna kill me. Who knows what they're gonna do, honestly.
They're gonna arrest you, is what they're gonna do. They're gonna arrest you, as they should. You should be arrested.
And I just wanted to go somewhere safe. And
You should have gone somewhere safe 20 minutes prior.
just stepped on the gas, and
I just stepped on the gas. I wanted to get away from him. Like, it's basically, hey, here's kind of what she's doing. I'm blaring my horn, and I'm driving, and I'm tailing you for 20 minutes, right? And then, oh my goodness, I'm about to get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble. I better step on the gas. And when does she decide to step on the gas? I wonder.
as I was passing them, I just saw them
As I was passing him,
like drawing their guns, and I
oh, he's drawing his gun.
just like shrugged, and I just heard the shots.
The dude stopped. Like, I think he gets out of his car. You don't actually see him, and I don't even think that they mention it here. But he stops, gets out of his car, and that's when actually they do mention it. He opens his door, and that's when she guns it, and he shoots. That's when he shoots. You'll see.
Agent Exum fired 5 times.
From the front. Those are front shots.
According to court
Watch this.
records,
This
he
is
said he
wild.
feared for his life.
I could show you all my wounds, honestly. I want to show you because I want people to see, like,
Let me see what are the consequences of your stupid decisions. That's what show me the consequences of your actions, your decisions. Let's see.
what happened that day, because they just know I got shot 5 times, but they don't know where, right? So this is the first one I realized. I was like, oh, it's just a pepper pellet, but no. And then I got shot right here. And then I have a wound on the side of my chest right here. And then I got 2 holes in my thigh. And then right here.
Wow.
Right here.
Wow. You're covered in...
I wonder if this makes other people think about the decisions that they want to take. Like, do I want to, if I see an ICE agent, I hope that people think about this. If I see an ICE agent's vehicle and I just, like, should I tail them for 20 minutes blaring my horn? Let's just start at something like that. Should I do that? Well, if you do, this is the consequence of what can happen for doing something like this. Let's not put ourselves in positions and situations where this kind of stuff can happen.
wounds.
Wounds, yeah. And I want people to see, like, what's going on. Like,
And she looks like she's kind of like happy about it. Isn't that weird? She's like excited about it. I want people to know about it, and I want people to think about it and think about me, and it's like she's like creating this like aura, or like, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of gross. And it's going to end up getting more people. Look at her little hair flip. Oh, I'm so happy.
the type of stuff they're doing.
Because I want the type of stuff they're doing. What are they doing? They're driving away from you. And then when they get out to detain you, probably arrest you, whatever, and you step on the gas, blow past him, and he shoots at you. Yeah. What are they going to do? What are they doing? What are they doing? Trying to get the hell away from you. That's what they're trying to do, all right? And then when you gun your gas at them, you step on the gas, yeah. I don't know what you guys are expecting. I don't understand what you guys are expecting out of all this.
Martinez drove to a nearby auto shop and was taken to a hospital. Hours later, the FBI showed up and arrested her on charges of assaulting, resisting, or impeding federal officers.
Absolutely. For sure, impeding at minimum. She's absolutely, this is obstruction for sure.
DHS called Martinez a domestic terrorist.
When you're doing this, when you're going around and you're obstructing official federal government business. Look, people called January 6ers, J6ers, they call them domestic terrorists, right? It's like, because they're breaking the law. No one's above the law. It's like, but you look at somebody like this who's, so you're a domestic terrorist for breaking into the Capitol. Okay, for impeding federal proceedings. Oh, okay, so you can't do anything. Like, let the system play through. Let everything operate the way it's supposed to operate, right? Except for in this instance. In this instance, no. No. We don't do that the same.
What went through your mind when you heard that?
Like, they're making it seem like I was like Bin Laden's daughter. I'm like, what? Like, what's, like, honestly, I couldn't really process it.
She just doesn't even understand. She can't even comprehend that her going around obstructing federal operations even can be a terroristic act. It's a cognitive dissonance. J6ers, domestic terrorists. Me going around for obstructing federal operations. Me going around obstructing federal operations against ICE. That's a non-issue. That's not even a problem. Like, let's get real here.
The case against Martinez quickly fell apart. Prosecutors accused her of using her car to box in the Border Patrol agents. Martinez's lawyer, Chris Parenti, obtained another surveillance video. In it, Martinez can.
So this is where the feds messed up, right? I don't even think that they needed to say that she was boxed in. We can't see anything, but that's his. This is the bumper, right? And so
be seen driving along.
He stopped, right? Let's go back a little bit.
He obtained another surveillance video.
Okay, so the thing starts moving. Let's see how long it takes. This is 10:29.
Martinez can be seen driving along the left side of the Border Patrol SUV.
5.
When Agent X.
So like 4.5 seconds. So my guess of what probably happened. Actually, we'll continue playing through it.
Exum stopped and fired at Martinez. The video SUV. In it, Martinez can be seen driving along the left side of the Border Patrol SUV. When Agent Exum stopped and fired at Martinez, the video shows her car was not blocking his.
Stopped and fired. Okay, but how did he fire?
Contradicting the Department of Homeland Security's account of the incident.
So DHS released a statement saying that their agents were boxed in by 10 cars. They couldn't move. What does the video that you obtained from our surveillance camera show?
There was nobody in front of this agent. If he simply wanted to move forward on the street in the direction he was going, he could have continued on.
Which kind of is not even, which is why they messed up in the case. You don't even need to make that as a point, because what the officer is entitled to do is to stop, get out, and make an arrest of this woman who is impeding his operations. He is able to do that.
It shows there's nobody to the left of his vehicle.
Why don't you play the video as you've got it set up and kind of walk me through what we see?
Okay. So this construction barrier that you see here, that is where eventually you're going to see the hood of the agent's car stop. You see
the front.
You see the front. That is the front of the agent's car. The quote ramming has just happened, and right now the
So the ramming has just happened.
Agent is opening his driver's side door.
So the agent is opening his driver's side door.
Or he's jumping out, and within 2 seconds,
and he's jumping out, so within 2 seconds,
according to a stopwatch, he's shooting his gun.
Okay, so what this is a description of to me is that the officer is being harassed in a hostile environment, like nationwide hostile environment. He's being harassed by a woman for 20 minutes who's blaring her horn. He does not know who this person is or what her intention is. He stops, gets out, and is probably like, is this person going to try to do something? Because if this person is going to try to do something, I'm going to be ready for this person to try to do something. That's what I would imagine. You got somebody tailing you and blaring their horn for 20 minutes. I would imagine that's what somebody's probably thinking. Okay? So he gets out of the vehicle and then he fires, right? And you see there's the bullet holes are from the front. She's shot in the front of the legs, she's shot in the arms. She's shot from the front.
5 times. So now you'll see Marimar's car sort of come at a bend. Like, so she's in the far left lane. She goes towards the curb.
So she was like, let's see, she was like over here, and then I don't know, she's kind of like coming back in. Is she coming towards
Marimar's car sort of come at a bend. Like, so she's in.
Yeah, so she's coming. His car. Okay, my cameras are backwards. So his car. Where's his car? His car is here. His car is here, and she comes, and she's like, no, his car's here, and she comes, and she's like, she's turning inward, so she's actually driving towards him when he shoots, but it's probably not like directly at him. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I don't really know, but her directional position is a little odd right here.
In the far left lane. She goes towards the curb away from the agents and then comes back. There's nobody.
So she was up on the curb. Okay, so I think she had gotten pushed up there or something. Like when he tried to kind of move, she did the thing. I don't know. This is confusing.
No evidence of 10 people, a caravan anywhere.
I don't see 10 people.
But yeah, that's kind of the point. Is like he wasn't technically boxed in, and there wasn't 10 people, and all of this stuff. But when you're driving and you're stepping on the gas and you're gunning it past an agent after harassing him for 20 minutes, honking your horn, like, that's where you make your huge mistake. You don't think that you can do this kind of stuff and everything's just going to be okay.
And I certainly don't see anybody in the lane in front of him. Why can he not go forward?
Court proceedings also uncovered text messages from Agent Exum. In one exchange with fellow agents,
and all these are
he appeared to
inappropriate.
brag about the shooting, writing, quote, "I fired 5 rounds and she had 7 holes. Put that in your book, boys." Body camera footage.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that's going to be like, okay, that just helps get the case like kind of dismissed or tossed out, or like it reduces the optics for the validity of the situation. But it's just the optics. I mean, when you really actually look at this situation, she's lucky to be alive. She's lucky to be alive.
Discussed in court also revealed that an agent in Exum's car, while holding a weapon, said, "Do something, bitch."
Wait.
Agent in Exum's car, while holding a weapon.
So, of course he's going to be holding a weapon, because if this bitch is going to do something, he's going to be prepared for it.
Said, "Do something, bitch." Seconds later, Agent Exum opened fire.
Because that's when he was like, okay. I mean, you kind of almost think about like a road ragey incident, like just like natural, normal kind of circumstances. You're driving, you're minding your business, and you're just a regular citizen. Somebody's hauling ass towards you, or somebody's harassing you for 20 minutes on the road, and you're trying to get away from them. And the moment that you step out of your car, if you have a gun, I would imagine you're going to be holding it, because this person is not expressing, hey, I would like to just have a nice, calm conversation with you. They're very aggressive, as they have been for the last 20 minutes.
What do you think he meant by that?
I feel like he wanted me to do something.
Because at that point, try me, right? And this is something that you got to understand. If you're going to be pushing people to their limits, if you're going to be doing this stuff to people, people are people. They're humans. They're not like ICE. ICE is not this individual person. We're dealing with a human person who's feeling threatened because you're driving and honking your horn for 20 minutes chasing after him, and then when he steps out, you step on the gas and you go blaring past him. Now, if you had stopped, what do you think would have happened? If you slammed on the brakes, what do you think would have happened? Do you think he would have just shot you? No, he would not have shot you. But you hit the gas. You're going towards him, in the direction of him, where all you have to do is turn it this way a little bit. And then all of a sudden, that's that. Okay? You can't be doing this stuff.
Like he was just like trigger happy. He was just like, yeah, like do something. Like, yeah, I want.
Not trigger happy, but if you're gonna do something, in a sense, almost, I could actually even see this. You amp somebody up to do something like shoot you. They're probably gonna be in a state of mind, be like, all right, if this is how it's going down, then it's going down.
I want you to do something. Provoke us.
In a
Which is what she had been doing for the last 20 minutes.
statement, Department of Homeland Security Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said, quote, on October 4th, Border Patrol law enforcement officers were ambushed by domestic terrorists that rammed federal agents with their vehicles.
Yep. Because it could be that, I don't know, it's hard to really even tell if she hit him or if he hit her. It's kind of like a he said, she said, whatever. Both seem to be like bad. Both seemed almost to not really give a fuck, because she had room to move, which is usually the situation, and he was kind of merging over, pushing her over, which is something that he shouldn't necessarily do. But as you could see in the forward area, the lane that he was in was blocked. There was construction there.
McLaughlin also said Martinez was, quote, armed with a semi-automatic weapon and has a history of doxing federal agents.
So they even say, hey, she has a semi-automatic weapon and has a history of doxing federal agents.
Were you carrying a semi-automatic?
Actually, it was a handgun.
Which is, yes. Actually, it was a handgun. That's what a semi-automatic gun can be. A rifle, like a AR-15, which is one pull of the trigger, shoots one bullet. Same thing for a pistol. Semi-automatic weapon. But she doesn't understand. She doesn't understand gun lingo.
But it was
Even the basics of gun lingo.
in my purse in the holster.
But it was in my purse in the holster. Really? I'm a little confused because it kind of sounded, and I may be wrong, but it kind of sounded like the officer called it. The officer was saying, because is that what this was?
Federal agents with their vehicles. McLaughlin also said Martinez was, quote,
where does it say that in the main thing? I want to see on the here. The woman was driving one of the vehicles, was armed. Okay, so this is kind of after the fact, so it's kind of hard to tell if he saw it. Probably, I would imagine he couldn't see it, even if it was out. If it was out, it would have to like basically be in her hand, and I don't think that he mentioned that it was in the hand. But think about that: you're driving around for 20 minutes and you've got a handgun on you,
armed with a semi-automatic weapon.
What are you thinking? Like, these are horrible, horrible decisions, bad choices.
And has a history of doxing federal agents.
Were you carrying a semi-automatic?
Actually, it was a handgun, but it was in my purse in the holster. Living on the south side as a girl, it's dangerous. You can't even walk.
So if it's dangerous and you need to carry your weapon, one or the other. You're either carrying your weapon for protection against dangers that you're trying to avoid, or you put your gun away and then you go break the law. But if you're going to break the law with a weapon, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Alone.
Department of Homeland Security.
Excuses. And no accountability. Zero accountability for her decisions.
He also says that you were doxing immigration agents, that you
Oh, this is going to be great.
posted their personal information online so that they could be harassed.
I never did that.
I never did that. And she says it like with a little hand flip. I never doxed any federal agents. I never did that. Well, really? So what did you do then? Why are they saying it, huh?
Somebody put out this, it wasn't like his information, but it was like his YouTube.
But it was like his YouTube. So I didn't post private information. I just posted a link to this person of whom it is that others can go and say, oh, it's this person. I can go scour the internet and find out who this person is and then get that information out there. Like it's like a pretext to the doxing, but it's like, how dishonest. How dishonest. Honestly, it's astonishing that you can have people like this and they look at the face on this person, just no accountability, no care in the world. She doesn't even care. She got shot. She didn't learn a thing.
He was like a YouTuber and he had a book and they just put out.
Oh, and he had a book and I just put that out. I just let people know, hey, here's an ICE officer who did this and, who's doing whatever. And hey, they've got a book, go buy his book. Like clearly you want this guy to receive threats and be attacked on the streets. That's what your goal is. Clearly you want this guy's life to be living hell.
That information out and I just shared it.
So specifically, you never posted a home address.
Never.
Are we gonna do some semantics? See, it seems like what this woman is doing is kind of creating a semantics game that provides an out for her to feel like she didn't actually do anything wrong. Like, so you didn't actually do the things that are like, hey, I'm giving the people the address, I'm giving him his social security number, I'm giving him like family, I'm giving him all of the like everything. Like, no, I didn't do that. I just gave the tools for other people to do that.
Family names.
Never.
You forwarded a YouTube page that was already out there.
Yeah.
And it's said as if that doesn't mean anything, as if nobody can do anything with if you have people who have really bad intent, negative intent towards you, and you hand them a piece of information that allows them to go down a rabbit hole to find out all the information that they want to attack you. I mean, what do you think you're doing here? I mean, to me, I'm like, this is breaking the law after breaking the law after breaking the law. And it's honestly astonishing to me that we just allow them to do it. We're just like, okay. Hey, you know what? Because you're a school teacher. Like, you're just like you're an assistant school teacher. I don't want to ruin your lives. Look at you. You're so dumb. You got nose things in your face. And it just looks so, we don't want to just throw you in jail and prison and ruin, we don't want to destroy your life. All right? But these people just make stupid decisions.
Last November, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago dropped the charges against Martinez, and a judge dismissed the case.
And probably because it's like, look, you got shot 5 times. We don't need to throw you in jail. Honestly, we don't need to throw you in jail. You got shot 5 times. I hope you learned your lesson.
The Department of Homeland Security says nearly 150 American citizens nationwide have been arrested.
150 nationwide have been arrested, citizens, for doing crazy shit. That number should be a lot more. It should be like wherever an ICE goes, they should have like a school bus or something. And then whenever these mobs of people show up, they just bring all these people onto the school bus and haul them off to jail. Just let's up those numbers. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do.
For allegedly assaulting or obstructing federal agents.
What did you think when you saw what happened in Minneapolis?
I was heartbroken, honestly, because, that could have been me.
That could have been me. That basically was you, only you survived. And what's interesting is you basically did the same thing that she did, and she didn't learn a lesson. She did not learn from you, and there aren't going to be people who learn from Renee either. It's like, look, you put yourself in these dangerous situations, and then you don't even understand the situation that you're in, and then you step on the gas, you endanger other people's lives, you make them feel as if their lives are at risk, and then they shoot, and then you get shot or die, or something bad happens, and it's not a fun thing. But a lot of people, they're, oh yeah, I'm doing a good thing.
Whatever she went through, whatever, like, she was thinking of, whatever ran through her head, that was me because I've gone through it.
So what I'm basically learning here right now is that she had the same kinds of thoughts running through her head as Renee did. And she hasn't learned a goddamn thing. God, I hope that Renee would have learned something from this. It's astonishing. It's astonishing. And the thing is I'm kind of getting really tired of trying to act as if these people like have any grounds to stand on. Like I try to kind of like what I've kind of tried to do is like empathize and try to like be like, look, like this is sad, but I don't think that I don't think these people get it. And I don't think that they're going to get it. I think they want this stuff to happen. Honestly, it's like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about it. Other than all I can do is basically shift from being like, hey, you know what? I see your point. I understand your point and I understand your angle. But maybe try seeing it this way. Like I still have I see your point, I understand your angle, but now I'm like, you're stupid. I'm not like you gotta tap into the real world, because this kind of thinking, this kind of stuff is stupid. Hey, I'm gonna drive around and harass and mob federal agents. I'm gonna get in their way. I'm gonna drive my car at them. I'm gonna push them. I'm gonna trip them. I'm gonna fall on top of them. Oops. Oh, oops. And I'm gonna do it in a silly costume. Ha ha. And then you're gonna get shot. It's like, oh my goodness, the dinosaur, he got shot. I can't believe it. The dinosaurs have really gone extinct now. And it's like, you shouldn't have fallen on the guy. You should have been derp, oops. Don't put yourself in bad situations that are going to get yourself hurt or killed. These are not approved normal ways of protesting. This is obstruction. This is terrorism. You're lucky to even be able to do as much as you're doing. So when you get shot, I'm going to say, man, that really sucks and it's tragic. It never should have happened. And the reason that it happened is because you have this leftist ideology that's running around making other people think that behaving like this and making these kinds of decisions are okay. These are leftists getting themselves killed. That's what's happening here. They're getting themselves hurt. They're getting themselves shot. All of this stuff that's happening to these leftists, it's self-inflicted. It's self-inflicted damage. If you had just gone to church, you wouldn't have had 5 bullets. But then again, you wouldn't be on 60 minutes overtime, right? With 7 bullet holes, 7 gunshot wounds in you, with a little smile on your face, thinking that you actually did something good. These people are crazy. They're absolutely nuts. Good luck out there, folks.